Come, let us grow in the grace and knowledge of Him who saves us by His blood. Let us put down roots to deep water. Let us drink from the fountain of life. And we shall be like trees planted by the waters, planted by rivers wide and deep. Trees green and fruitful, bearing fruit of love in the vineyard of the King. Come, let us grow in the grace and knowledge of God's Spirit by which we're sealed, studying the riches of His word. Let us eat of the bread that He gives, and we shall be like trees planted by the waters, planted by rivers wide and deep. Trees green and fruitful, bearing fruit of love in the vineyard of the King. Come, let us grow in the grace and knowledge of He who calls us by His Son. Let us gather now at His table. Let us feast on the richest of food. And we shall be like trees planted by the waters, planted by rivers wide and deep. Trees green and fruitful, bearing fruit of love in the vineyard of the King. You said this. Good morning. Let's edify one another this morning, shall we? Got to converse over the lesson. See what we're doing. Hopefully you're all doing well today. Wrong day. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me down to lie in pastures green. He leadeth me in pastures green. He leadeth me. The quiet waters by. My soul he doth restore again, and me to walk doth make. Within the paths of righteousness, within the paths of righteousness, even for his own name's sake. Yea, though I walk in death's dark vale, yet will I fear none ill. For thou art with me, and thy rod, for thou art and thy rod and staff me comfort still. Bye. Have a good day at work. My table thou hast furnished in presence of my foes. My head thou dost with oil anoint, my head thou dost with oil anoint, and my cup overflows. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in God's house forevermore, and in God's house forevermore, my dwelling place shall be. Good morning, Real. Indeed, it is the Lord. Lord is my shepherd. Such a beautiful psalm that David wrote. And that is also indeed a beautiful arrangement that Francis Roos arranged in 1646. And John Campbell set to music in 1854. I think that's Roos. It might be Rouse. There are three arrangements or three different tunes for that. There's The Lord's My Shepherd with the tune Cremond by Jesse S. Irving, 1872. Same arrangement of the psalm by Francis Rouse. And then there is the one I just sang, which is Orlington by John Campbell. And then there's a different one that Isaac Watts wrote, and Bradbury's Jubilee put to the music Magnolia in 1858, entitled "The Lord My Shepherd Is." And anytime I come across that, or I'm feeling a little low, or just a little thankful, perhaps a little pensive, it's good to sing these, get a little bit of perspective. Cremond goes like this, so I wait for people to come join me. The Lord my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me down to lie in pastures green. He leadeth me the quiet waters by. My soul he doth restore again, and me to walk doth make within the paths of righteousness, e'en for his own name's sake. Yea, though I walk in death's dark vale, yet will I fear no ill, for thou art with me, and thy rod and staff me comfort still. My table thou hast furnished in presence of my foes. My head thou dost with oil anoint, and my cup overflows. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in God's house forevermore my dwelling place shall be. And that's Cremond. That's the tune Cremond. Whereas Isaac Watts' version, the Lord My Shepherd is, with the tune Magnolia from Bradbury's Jubilee, 1858, goes like this. The Lord my shepherd is, I shall be well supplied. Since he is mine and I am his, what can I want beside? What can I want beside? He leads me to the place where heavenly pasture grows, where living waters gently pass, and full salvation flows, and full salvation flows. If e'er I go astray, he doth my soul reclaim, and guides me in his own right way, for his most holy name. For his most holy name. So it's not technically a full Psalm 23, but it still is a good psalm and carries with it the meaning of the first three verses. Okay. Well, let's see what I do have for Psalm 23. Are those the only ones for Psalm 23? 428. Interesting. Never sung that one before. My shepherd will supply my need. Jehovah is his name. In pastures green, afresh he leadeth me. Beside the still living stream, he brings me my wandering spirit back when I forsake his ways, and leads me for his mercy's sake in paths of right truth and of truth and grace. I'll have to work on that one. When I get my voice back. A pilgrim was I, and a wandering in the cold night of sin I did dream. When Jesus, the kind shepherd, found me, and now I am on my way home. Surely goodness and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Surely, I don't know that one either. My shepherd will supply my need. Jehovah is his name. In pastures fresh he makes me feed. Beside the living stream, he brings my wandering wandering spirit back when I forsake his ways and leads me for his mercy's sake in paths of truth and grace. When I walk through the shades of death, thy presence is my stay. One word of thy supporting breath drives all my fears away. Be thy hand inside of all my foes, doth thou still my table spread, my cup with blessings overflows, thine oil anoints my head. The sure provisions of my God attend me all my days. O may thy house be all my abode, and all my work be praised. There would I find a settled rest, while others go and come. No more a stranger nor a guest, but like a child at home. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. The emotion in that song. The sure provisions of my God attend me all my days. O may thy house be my abode, and all my work be praise. There would I find a settled rest, while others go and come. No more a stranger nor a guest, but like a child at home. Oh, that's a beautiful song. I'm definitely putting that one on my list. The tune was arranged by Elmark Blankenship, 1991, from Lewis's Beauties of Harmony uh, book. The tune is Resignation. The book was produced in 1828. And the famous poet Isaac Watts produced this particular poem from or based off of Psalm 23. And you can definitely see Psalm 23 within that psalm, Going to Psalm 23, I'm just going to read it for today. This isn't even going to be an off the cuff. This is just going to simply be reflections of Psalm 23. A Psalm of David. Jehovah is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He guideth me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and loving kindness shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Jehovah forever. As many of you know, or maybe many of you don't know, but as some of you know, my wife's brother is terminal and has been placed on hospice. As of the update yesterday, they were adjusting his medication while he's in the hospital. And it's not looking well. As in, this might be the last time he goes to the hospital. And so, as one usually does in these cases, one's thoughts turns to the eternity, life, the hereafter. We had a really good summer last summer when Brother Dean and his wife Kim joined us for most of a week. Dean and I didn't have much of a relationship until a couple, 3 years ago. And since then, it's been a pretty good relationship. And just life being what it has been, life being in the way. It just hasn't been, we've been in our own separate circles. And he's retired, had retired, and was able to take up some time and spend some time with us. And we've been able to visit a few times over the last few years. It's made we've had made a good impact. Made some good memories. And so I'll thank the Lord for the good memories, for the fun times. But the effect on Amy is what really hurts, because you know that she's hurting inside. And I have to be strong for her. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. And I, as her rock, as her husband, have to be her rock as well. I'm not her shepherd, I'm her rock. I strive to be a good example and to show Christ in every way. The Lord is my shepherd. He leads me as I walk beside her. He makes me to lie down in green pastures, and he leads me beside still waters. That way that in these troublesome times that I can be just as calm and still as he is for her. But oh, is it hard. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. As Christ is always there for me and for her. He feels the pain that she has. He feels the pain that I have. And he offers the healing that only he has. And he guides us so that we make the right choices, the right steps, because it's the right way, the right thing to do. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Death comes to us all. And when we see the death of loved ones, we're definitely in the valley. There is the shadow, looming ever present. Those who have Christ on their side don't need to fear evil. They don't fear any coming retribution. For they have Christ with them as their shepherd. His correction and his guidance, comfort, and control the situation. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. We are fed and watered. Our needs are supplied. And even when all the world is in chaos around us, there is a calmness that exists inside of us. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Oh, yeah. Oh, for that mercy we plead. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Because of all that God gives us through Christ. My commitment remains committed to Him, loyal to Him, regardless of what goes on around me, because God is with me. As the song we just sang says, my shepherd will supply my need. Jehovah is his name. In pastures fresh he makes me feed beside the living stream. He brings my wandering spirit back when I forsake his ways, and leads me for his mercy's sake in paths of truth and grace. When I walk through the shades of death, thy presence is my stay. One word of thy supporting breath drives all my fears away. Thy hand in sight of all my foes doth still my table spread. My cup with blessing overflows. Thine oil anoints my head. The sure provisions of my God attend me all my days. O may thy house be my abode, and all my work be praise. There would I find a settled rest, while others go and come. No more a stranger nor a guest, but like a child, a home. Father in heaven, we come before you for your strength, your guidance, your mercy, for your sustenance, to sustain us in all periods of our life, amidst all the trials and tribulations, the persecutions, the heartaches, the pain, and the joys, the laughter. We thank you for all that you give us, for all those blessings, plus the correction and the love that you bestow upon us each and every day. Indeed, guide us, comfort us, strengthen us, correct us, love us, and bring us safely to a home with you at the end of our time on this earth. This is our prayer in Christ's name. Amen. May you be blessed this day as you walk with him. Once you add to your faith devotion, I'll see you then. God bless in your walk with him. I love you all, and have a blessed day.